new. I'm here with
Chloe,
Belle, and Kitty.
Oh man. Okay, we've got another super fun winter craft for you. So let's hope that you were in our live earlier and you saw how to tie our little knot here, because this of course is a knot craft as well. We have a super cute little snowman. It's a clothespin. You can use it to pin it to something. You of course can use it kind of as a photo stand. Of course I don't have, oops, here's something. I don't have anything we can do with, ooh, raspberry rallies, right? Kind of do like that. I probably won't be able to get that to stay. But like a picture or something like that. It's not gonna stay. So it's just a cute little fun little craft. So campers, you ready to see how to make our little cute clothespin snow person?
Yeah.
Awesome. Now, instead of seeing how to do this, let's start with what you need. Gosh, I always mix that up. If you got a camp kit, here is your little bag with your stuff in it. There you go. Yeah, there you go. You got the idea. Wednesday, our color screen, even though we're pretending it's winter here. We are in the northern hemisphere, so it's very much summer outside, but you know. Okay, so according to our camp kit, the first thing we're going to need is our clothespin. Now, we've seen little tiny clothespins, but the regular clothespin are going to work best for this. It'd be a little hard to do some of this on the little tiny one. The next thing we're going to need is a small piece of yarn for the scarf. That's probably 6 inches, 8 inches, somewhere in there. Just a small piece that needs to be able to fold in half and wrap around. So you may want to start with a bigger piece and cut it down. Caregiver's permission, of course, before we do any of this. Now I have 2 little tiny googly eyes that are in here that are going to be hard to show you because they're just kind of rolling around in this bag. There they are. Okay, so we've got those. We have our white paint. And if you didn't get a camp kit, you can use just regular acrylic paint. Thank you. Acrylic paint will work great for this. And then we have an orange pom-pom. Now this one's kind of big. Smaller one might work as well. I cut that one a little bit to make it smaller. So now something that's different is that we actually ended up putting a paintbrush in your kit, because the paintbrush we originally thought you were going to use is when we do our kindness rocks tomorrow. And we haven't opened our paint set, so we threw in another paintbrush to make sure. Permanent markers. We say a plastic palette to hold paint. If you're using acrylic paint, you will need that palette to squeeze it into. If you have a small jar of paint, you can just leave it in the jar. You don't need to dirty a palette for that. So that's kind of depending on what you've got going on. And then we have tacky glue. So we need our glue. And of course, cover your table. Don't forget to cover your table. We're going to be painting. So, campers, you ready to see? Oh, real quick, actually, you know what? I will show it that way. Huh, I know what's going on. Campers, you ready to see us make our craft?
Yeah.
Awesome. Now, I'm just going to show you how to do this rather than actually do it. The first thing we would do is paint white. Look, yay, it's all painted now. Y'all don't want to watch me paint. The next thing we would do is after our paint dries, we would glue our eyes on. You can see our eyes glued on right there. They've got little yellow eyes. There we go. You can see them right there. The next thing we do is glue on our little nose. I got a little mouth hiding in there. We take our permanent markers. We can draw their mouth, and you can draw some little buttons, whatever you happen to like. And then the other thing is that we're going to put the little scarf on. Once it's dry and you're all done with it, we'll put a little scarf on. So we take our little yarn, fold it in half. You see there's the loop. We're going to go ahead and wrap that around. And if you use that little divot right there, it makes it easier to stick. Bring it around. You can see the loop there. We thread our ends through. And then we pull it tight. So, there we go. And that would be, you'd already have it all done and decorated. You don't want to glue this down, because if you do, then you can't open it, because as you open it and close it, that gets looser. So you want to leave that loose. And that is how to make your cute little snow person clothespin. So campers. Oh, one thing real quick is you want to kind of make sure as it's drying that it doesn't paint itself shut. So, you know, if it does, oh well. Okay, campers, you ready to make your snow person clothespins?
Yeah!
Awesome. And we're finished. Well, almost finished. Last step. Glue lid, glue. Close the glue. Otherwise it dries out on us, so we closed our glue. Okay, one last thing. Kitty thinks that I forgot to say to cover the table. And I probably did, because I always forget that. So there was a note on your video when I edited it.
Because we're using paint and glue.
Yes, paint and glue. So yes, do cover your table. So, very good. All right, here are our little snow people. We had some really big noses on ours. Your camp kits, most of them had the smaller noses. You could cut your nose. But I thought it looked funny with the big nose today. At least it looks funny. So, you have fun. Don't forget to clean up your mess. And we'll see you later.
Bye!